I was having a conversation with a friend and we were talking about Black love. The topic of Derek Jackson came up. If you haven't heard, the story goes like this. Derek Jackson, who is a love coach, relationship coach, his ex wife came out stating that Derek Jackson, her ex husband, had other women. Basically, she was competing with these other women as his wife, comparing herself to these other women, trying to be like these other women in order to keep her man around. Black women who chose to listen to him have been getting counsel and help from a broken, hurt Black man. The woman he was choosing to do this to was a broken, hurt Black woman, like I was. And I could relate. I was willing to do whatever to keep a man's attention and to feel cared for and loved by him. But that was prior to my healing journey. That was prior to my growth journey. That was prior to me being self aware of who I was and realizing that I'm an organic queen. And prior to Western philosophy, African women were queens. We weren't competing with each other for a man. We loved ourselves. It was until slavery happened and until we were brought to the New World and until the New World entered Africa that we were put against each other. I had to think about that with the Derek Jackson story. In order for a Black man to be a king, he needs to be with a queen. When a Black woman realizes that she's a queen, not just it being said to her, we use it so loosely, right? Queen, what's up, queen here, queen there, queen everywhere, right? But it is a real thing. We really were queens. And so when you start thinking about what a queen is made of, confidence, grace, inner beauty, self love, you therefore start acting like it. When I heard Derek Jackson's ex wife's story of how she was acting to keep her ex husband's attention, I immediately felt compassion and sympathy because during her interview, you can tell she gained that. She then started discovering the self love and confidence after her and her ex husband split up. And I applaud her for that. At the same time, I felt compassion for him because, yeah, he was preaching all of this, how to get your partner and everything, but it was coming from the wrong headspace. That brother ain't healed. He's hurting. He's still broken. Because of his broken spirit and his hurt, he therefore attracted the broken spirit and hurt of the woman he was with, which was his ex wife. This is why it's so important to heal before you start pouring into others, even before you want to try a healthy relationship with someone. It is so important to make sure you are at least on a healing journey. No one is totally healed. You're not going to be, if you're in a healing journey, totally healed before you find the one that you're supposed to be with. And if you find the one you're supposed to be with during your healing journey, that's beautiful because you both can heal together. You continue on your healing journey together. You learn together. You grow together. Before you start giving information to others, pouring into others, because you never know who's listening to you, who needs that information. There's a lot of women I hear that was listening to Derek Jackson, that was believing in the words that he said, that were trying to work on their relationship as Black people, that are highly disappointed right now. Before you pour into anyone, check yourself, check your mental, check your spirit. Make sure what you are trying to pour into others is coming from the right space in your heart, in your spirit, and in your mental. Check yourself. Derek Jackson's wife, I applaud you for telling your story because there's many other women out here that can relate, that have a similar story, that are out here trying to do what they can to keep their man. And there's men like Derek Jackson that are doing what they're doing and at the same time trying to coach other women. That ain't right. Check your mental, please, before you pour into others. See you in the next one.